me their opinions, because this is based upon my opinions. You know what I'm saying? So right off the bat, like I said, this is Wayne's World of Cast, where I primarily speak on sports, but this is the entertainment channel, and I discuss all things entertaining. So today, I know you see in the background, I am a Lakers fan, love the NBA, but that is not what this is about. No Lakers, no Mamba, nothing that goes on with the NBA right now. We're going to discuss the WNBA, and as the thumbnail says, Caitlin Clark. Should she be the face of the WNBA, or is she the mascot? What are y'all trying to make her? Now, I'm just from right off the bat going to let you know, I think neither. She should not be the face of the WNBA, as well as she should not be the mascot. And why do I say mascot? Is because that is how people are treating her right now. And to me, I feel like it's a bit disrespectful to her. Now, I say that to say this, and we're going to speak on the first subject matter, which is the idea that she was snubbed for the Olympic Games, joining the women's basketball team for the Olympics. And I have to say, I feel like that is a resounding no, she was not. And there are several reasons to attest to the fact that this was not a snub. Not only is she not having that type of year in the WNBA, it's a rookie year, not even to be expected. There are so many other better players. And then, of course, people speak on your merit to get you there. Like, it is a very much so honor and privilege to be selected for that team. It is a process that all these women who have been selected have gone through, and that you can see all the emotions in them when they are selected. Now, second part of that is I always feels like, and have been told, respect is much better when it's earned than given. I don't think Caitlin would really, in the long term, be happy with the results of being given this opportunity as opposed to earning it. Now, I get all the talking heads about the marketing aspect and all this kind of stuff, which I have to call BS on for this reason right here. Now, you put that girl on the team just for marketing reasons, and that's when she becomes a mascot, because she's not contributing anything other than what you all consider the eyes. People are going to be watching the Olympics anyway as much as they were going to watch them. Whether they may tune in more with Caitlin on there or not, these girls are going for gold, and that's what matters, and they don't need any distractions. What would the distraction be? The media and the people that want Caitlin Clark there for their own selfish reasons. Now, the girl's whole first year has been a roller coaster so far, and I feel bad for her because the height now. Y'all not looking at her as a developing talent. Y'all want everything from Caitlin right now. I alluded to this right here. Y'all not allowing her game to develop. It's as if you won't develop. So now when it's time to cut the cake, you get what you want out of it. It's not her time yet. It's not time for Caitlin Clark to go to the Olympics. She hasn't been to any of the training camps. She doesn't know anything about the team. She doesn't know enough about international basketball play, and you just want to throw her into it for your own selfish reasons. Now, when we speak on the marketing, the WNBA has been a slow burn and hasn't gained a profit since it's been in its inception. But now, as soon as we get some eyes on the WNBA, people start watching, and now you can't think that it's any different with the WNBA. Y'all think, oh, it's women. If she can play in college, she can play here. These are the best women basketball players in the world in the WNBA. Just like in the NBA, the game moves faster, and they have to adapt to the way that the game is. She has to do the same thing. You have to scratch everything you think you knew in college about Caitlin Clark. It was a beautiful ride. She got the scoring record, everything. She didn't win a championship and any of that, but it was a great ride. Now it's starting over. Angel Reese is one of the ones who realized, that's one thing that people don't give her credit for. She was ready to be taken down a notch because she knows, she studied I understand, just like Gil Arenas and the people over there in Gil's Arena stated, the new fans in the WNBA are fans of these girls that were in that tournament that launched 2 years ago. That women's NCAA championship, that tournament, is what skyrocketed women's basketball. And you have to give credit to the LSU Tigers of the world, South Carolina, Don Staley, the Cardosas, and all of those girls that were electrifying. Angel Reese was one of the most captivating, along with the LSU team with Flau'jae, Kim Mulkey as their coach. That started it. They were the Beatles of the tournament. Now, South Carolina had one of the best records, was looking to go to the championship, and that's when we gained notice of Caitlin Clark. Sure, she may have been balling out just like a lot of girls have been. These aren't the first girls that were hooping, but these are the ones who got to this stage, and it was because of how polarizing Angel Reese and the LSU Tigers were. After Caitlin Clark and Caitlin had a glorious game against South Carolina, putting up over 40 some points and beating the top team that people thought was going to win the championship. And not only did she beat them, but y'all want to forget all those little viral moments that Caitlin Clark was in, like waving off Raven Johnson as daring her to shoot. It went viral of the disrespect that she did to that girl. Like, I know you ain't gonna hit no three, and waved her off. And then after beating them, then they can't see me, to her bench talking about South Carolina. So in return, Angel Reese saying that she had some friends on that side of the court from South Carolina felt some get back for them. The lady that loves basketball and had just won a championship. Don't think that if Caitlin Clark hadn't won that championship, she wouldn't have been the same fiery, all in the face type player anyway, because that's what she do. And let me say this. It's all in my opinion. It may be speculation or whatever the case is. If Caitlin Clark wins that championship and Angel Reese doesn't have a chance to do this and do the little taunting that made the racial part development, as I was stating before, they're used to the slow burn. Allow it to continue. It's hiding now, and allow it to get where it's going to go, because it will get there. Those girls 4 years from now will be on the Olympic team, will have the spotlight, and will have deserved it. That's how I feel about the whole Caitlin Clark Angel Reese situation, or the hype that's in the WNBA now. It's great that all of us talking heads are speaking on it now. I look forward to seeing what 2K gonna do with the WNBA now. Once they start putting them on the game, I would play with them every now and then. Acknowledge Caitlin on the court as well. Now we know who she is. So these girls are helping bring the spotlight, and that is a plus. I mean, because a lot of people are fans just like I was. I knew of the WNBA. I knew of some of the players. I normally just would watch highlights. I hadn't watched a full game, and after that, so for the last 2 years, I've been watching more than I was previously. But all the years before, all the way back to the Lisa Leslie and the Cheryl Swoops games and everything, we watched highlights. We knew of it and everything, but we weren't anyway invested. And now, which brings me to part of speaking to the elephant in the room, the part that I haven't heard anyone talk about. One of the other things that makes this new class of girls so polarizing and so entertaining and doing things that some of the other ones who were ballers also did not do. And what is that, you ask? Embracing their femininity. Whether you accept it or want to agree with me or look at it or not, as with all other aspects of entertainment, almost, some aspect of sex sells. I'm sorry. Basketball is a male-driven sport, whether it's college, NBA, whatever. So when the WNBA came along, we watch the guys in the NBA come in their suits on and all that kind of stuff, and they dressed up and fly, and girls look at them. Oh, look at so and so what they got. When we saw the WNBA girls come in, they in suits too, and they're dressing almost like the guys. You had here and there feminine players like Elisa Leslie, Candace Parker, Asia Wilson now does it. But this whole group of polarizing girls, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Rakia Jackson, all of them come to the games with their skirts and their people would consider has the flashy part, but the polarizing person and the charismatic charm, that's Angel Reese. And you have Caitlin Clark here who can shoot the lights out like Bird could, who's, fundamentally sound, not the most athletic. It's funny how this is happening on this stage like it did in the NBA. And I'm here to continue to see it grow because right now, as I stated before, Angel's game has translated. Caitlin's has been stagnant, and y'all complain about how she's being defended, but you do it to yourself. If you're giving her everything, and these girls that have been here and know they deserve it more, if you're giving it to her when she steps on that court, they are going to take it. That is their motivation, to take it, to show you who's really the best. And ain't nothing wrong with that. They coming for Angel also, but she was already poised for it. And I got to give them credit. So yeah, man, I don't want to get on here too long. Let's see if anybody has anything they want to say. Anybody want to step in? Let's see, we only have a few people in there. So hey, y'all just need to make it right. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to jump through loops to watch Angel and some of these other girls play. We should be able to tune in just like with Caitlin. Share it. Anyway, y'all, hey, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Until the next one.